Night and Day Mobiles Limited is a mobile phone distributor cum retailer chain. They operate a chain of shops in Karnataka and Goa. They have a shop each in North Goa and in South Goa. The shop in North Goa is managed by Anil, who efficiently manages operations and generates a sizable profit for the company. The shop in South Goa is managed by Abbas, who also manages the shop well but generates a comparatively lesser profit, resulting in a lower return on investment. Night and Day Mobiles Limited purchase handsets from Samsung and pay for the stock. Their retail shops are treated as profit centers. Since selling prices are determined by Samsung, Night and Day Mobiles Limited receive a 5% commission on their products. Their managing director, Rish, is currently reviewing their business insurances and risks.
So Abbas, you want me to approve rupees 2 crores investment in the shop infrastructure?
Yes, sir. That will improve our store's fire protection and CCTV systems. We also want to bring in electronic conveying system for speedy delivery to waiting customers of their chosen models. This will avoid frequent opening and closing of the stores by the staff. We also want to build a mezzanine storage facility as we have a high ceiling. We intend to have elevated storage so we can store costlier models there, so as to avoid damage in case of floods. We are improving our drainage system as well.
Your shop only makes 4 crores profit per annum. The North Goa shop makes 7 crores profit per annum, but they have not asked for these kind of investments.
Sir, we are in a difficult market compared to North Goa. Flood risks are also higher in South Goa, compared to North. However, we feel we should provide for these protections in North Goa too. These were recommended by our insurance surveyor in the last survey. The electronic automation will help us cut waiting time of customers and crowding in front of the store.
Okay Abbas, I will approve, but leave the equipment buying and contract finalization to our central procurement manager Erwin.
Thank you, sir. We will do so.
Our insurance premium for the shop done from Bengaluru for next year is rupees 28 lakhs, compared to last year's rupees 20 lakhs, as we have more assets next year and premium increases.
We wish to also buy a 3 months business interruption cover, in case there is a major fire or flood event.
Abbas, I like your safe approach to risks, but we are not fancying business interruption covers. We have only seen one such event in the last 10 years, that was when we lost 5 crores after riots. Your premium will far outweigh the claim we could make.
Sir, I understand statistics, but if you remember, we lost many valuable customers permanently after that riot and this loss was not quantified. Kindly sanction this from your discretionary budget, sir. We will make it up in increased sales and profit next year.
Agreed. Please talk to our central insurance buyer, Ayush, to get a floater for all outlets to reduce premium.
Abbas in South Goa shop of Night and Day Mobiles Limited is more of a regimented guy and is risk-conscious. People in the organization say that if he had been aggressive, he could have turned in more profits, though South Goa's income levels are lower than North Goa. Let us see what happens next. The cyclone Varun that hit Goa on the 22nd and 23rd of July 2024 was pretty bad, and it affected both North and South Goa shops of Night and Day Mobiles Limited. Impact in South Goa was far greater than North Goa. Let us first examine the scene in South Goa. Insurance surveyor Alok is talking to Abbas and deputy shop in charge, Anisha.
Sir, we can do survey tomorrow or the day after water recedes. Thank you for your prompt notice. I have taken photographs of the situation here.
Okay, please give me a list of other information you need.
Sure, sir, we will provide that. First of all, we need a list of inventory as on July 22nd, kept in this warehouse cum shop, preferably with values insured. We also want the procedure as to how you determine a phone that is damaged fully from those that could be refurbished.
Okay, Alok ji. We will provide the inventory from our system and basis for determining a loss. We have implemented an inventory system that guides our stock pickers on the exact location and quantity available for every Samsung phone or accessory model. Our warehouse is segregated into 4 sections, under 4 stock pickers, and if there are shortages at day end, the stock pickers are held accountable for shortages. Hence, our electronic records always match with the physical stock.
Thank you.
Anisha, we are also appointing an electrical expert and a flood control expert for suggesting ways for loss minimization and safe starting of our shop.
I have not come across such a swift measure, sir. What will these experts do? Do you want to claim their costs?
Their role is to assess the situation and recommend corrective steps. For example, check if the electrical installation is safe, review extent of water damage on stocks and also on the building structure. We never appointed them with a mindset to claim their costs, but we will claim, if permitted.
Okay. Do you want surveyors to talk with them, if you agree?
Not at the moment. Let the surveyors do their work first. I need to understand the recommendations of the experts. Then we will decide what to share with insurance surveyors, in consultation with our central insurance manager, Mr. Ayush.
I understand this focused approach, sir.
A boss has brought in experts early to gain from their expertise. Unless you are clear what experts say and it makes business sense, you can't share with others. Experts also need to understand this. Now, let us understand how a claim bill is made. Now 4 days have passed after the flood, and the water has also drained. Surveyor Alok has got the inventory details from Anisha. Surveyor has also seen the full shop and warehouse. He has come with a list of further information required.
Anisha, thank you for the inventory details from the system. The details are reliable. Also, thank you for the criteria of segregation of good and bad stock, and further segregation of defective stock into A, B, and C categories.
Thank you, Alok ji. I am glad our perpetual inventory system works. Our refurbishing team also did a fairly good job. We also have an estimate of the loss at rupees 17 crore, before credit, for refurbished phones. Samsung has guidelines on sale of these phones and we will revert.
Thank you, Anisha. Can you pass on these details to us?
Yes, as this might be a draft claim bill, I just wanted to make sure that all equipment and furniture damages are included as well in this claim bill. I am waiting for confirmation of reusability of air conditioners, fans, computers, and furniture. I have an assessment done on the building repairs to restore the building to its earlier condition before the flood.
Good, Anisha. That will make our job easier. However, we like to meet with the people who made assessments and see the conditions ourselves.
Yes. We will arrange this between today and tomorrow. I presume you may want to see the refurbishing credit details as soon as it's available and meet those people as well.
Yes, Anisha. Who assessed the condition of buildings, air conditioners, computer, furniture and fixtures, etc.?
These are done by our experts, and damages to furniture and fixtures were as per assessment by our central admin cell from Bengaluru.
Okay. What about your business interruption?
We estimate we will be down for 25 days as per current plan. As we have a deductible of 14 days, our claim will be for 11 days. We are yet to make an estimate. We have asked our CA firm to help on this.
Okay. That is fast. It looks like you have a revival plan already done.
Yes, sir. We have also asked CA firm to help in valuing the claim due to property damage. Our accountant Amol is sitting with them as we speak.
You will see, in North Goa, they were not so imaginative in seeking help. It looks like Alok cannot divert his attention from the South Goa shop as Anisha keeps chasing him.
Even you bought a phone from our store, Alokji?
Yes, sir. Thanks to your special offer on refurbished phones at such discounted prices. I heard you managed to keep all your customers intact. How did you create exactly the same interior like your permanent shop in this temporary school ground?
Thanks. We thought we must give the same feel to our returning customers, like they did before the flood. No doubt, we had to spend an additional 5 lakh rupees, over the budget of rupees 25 lakh, to recreate that feeling in our temporary shop. It, however, helped us bring in much more customers.
Sir, actually, it is 6 lakhs more than the budget. This is because we had to provide extra firefighting facility in the temporary area.
I have spoken with Anisha and Amol to check and find a method to allow these full costs in your business interruption claim.
Thanks. Here is our draft claim bill.
This statement is fairly exhaustive. You just need to show recovery from C-class phones that are almost fully damaged. You can also claim advertisement expenses, announcing the post-flood reopening.
Okay, thank you, sir.
I'm curious to know, sir. How did you calculate the business interruption amount fairly clearly, without much help from us?
Sir, our CA firm helped us with a retired property insurance expert, Mr. Alagiri, from a PSU insurer. He could come from Bengaluru, at short notice.
Sir, I want to add that the CA firm has trained me as well on how to prepare a similar claim in the future.
Okay. You gained one more way. My review is another step by which omission and commission in the claim bill could be taken care of. If I had prepared it myself, I might have made 1 or 2 errors. Please also claim your CA firm's costs in the claim.
Okay, will do, sir.
There is one thing that I want to specifically mention, and this is not seen even among surveyors. Amol had neatly arranged the entire documentation in a folder on the Internet cloud, under the name Varun Claim. All the subfolders were appropriately named and numbered as well. I was surprised I could access your experts' reports, even on my mobile.
Now you can understand how a cool and planning mindset is needed to get a speedy claim settled. A boss knows that he has to pay interest to head office at 12% per annum for his working capital, including claim receivable from insurers. A boss and Anisha seems to have undergone a corporate insurance training course. Amol, though an accountant, had been trained in systematic record-keeping by Anisha, who has an IT background. This is true teamwork. Central Insurance Manager Mr. Ayush of Day and Night Mobiles Limited had asked a boss to spare Amol to help the North Goa shop so they can put their documentation on similar basis. The North Goa shop of Night and Day Mobiles Limited is managed by Anil. He leads an aggressive and talented team. His shop is the fastest growing shop in Night and Day Mobiles Limited. Anil's shop is also affected by Cyclone Varun, more or less to the same degree as the South Goa shop. Anil did have limited time to review the risk management or insurance arrangements in end of December 2023, and had left it to be taken care of by his accountant Ms. Anjana and Central Insurance Manager Mr. Ayush. Anil and Anjana are sitting in a hotel business center and are on the phone with Ayush.
So Anil, as Anjana mentioned, North Goa is covered by us for a stock of rupees 10 crore and property value of rupees 21 crore. There is a new cover for business interruption for both North and South Goa from 2024 for up to 3 months interruption.
Okay, Ayush.
Anjana said surveyor is appointed and is expected in a day or two. Water has started receding, but let the surveyor come after 2 to 3 days.
Very well, Anil. Please give a notice to the insurers, Anjana, on the damage due to flood today itself, and also request for a surveyor to be appointed.
Okay, sir.
Are you declaring monthly stocks to insurers, Anjana? Please remember our policy is declaration policy for both stocks and profit.
Yes, sir. We have been declaring regularly. Only end June declaration has just gone day before the cyclone hit. It took time as accounts closing got delayed.
Why is accounts closing stopping stock declaration?
Our stock values are derived from accounts.
Oh no. Stock values should be final resale price and not cost price. You should be declaring based on sale price list. We will now lose our claim due to the profit element in stocks.
As you can see, due to the shop CEO's less involvement in risk and insurance, the valuation is not checked. Further, unlike South Goa, Anil and Anjana are not in touch with surveyor. The North Goa shop, which usually looks very attractive, is in poor shape. Anil is trying to get people to restore fast, but they are not used to this kind of special situation. He is busy with shop restoration and has delegated surveyor management to Anjana. The appointed surveyor Anu is in North Goa shop talking to Anjana. Anjana is a little worried, as the claim could be large and she should not be mismanaging it. Anu is also a little aggressive. Abbas managed better in South Goa, as he had taken an agency on hire, immediately after the rain stopped, well before others could contact the agency.
Anjana, please give me details of the damaged stock and property. Please segregate damaged stock from good stock and give me inventory sheet. Can you give me these details in 2 days? Anu, I can give in a week's time, as the key staff who could segregate have not resumed work after water receded. What about details of damage to air conditioners, building and other infrastructure? I will check with Mr. Anil and revert.
You can see that the staff is ill-prepared, and due to inadequate training and delegation, people like Anjana are very cautious in dealing with insurance surveys.
Okay, Anjana, I will contact you next week. I thought, I will stay this week to handle this loss, but as there is time, I am going to Ratnagiri for another survey and will return and do your work. Okay, Anu.
Anjana is relieved as she got 1 week. Surveyors are busy and this claim may get delayed.
Yes, Anjana, quickly tell me what you need for managing the claim.
Now you see, Anjana has not been trained in handling claim. Also, there is no assistance from CA firm, like in South Goa. Anil does not spend time even guiding Anjana, who is already fearful. Abbas and Anisha had spent more time planning the insurance claim management and enlisted the CA firm to manage business interruption claim.
Sir, Surveyor Anu wants us to segregate the mobile phone and accessories, according to good and damaged categories, and estimate the financial loss due to damage.
Okay, we will segregate the good and bad ones. Let me figure out how to assess the damage quantum. We will need assistance of technicians who could assess the extent. I will contact Samsung to find out.
How do we ascertain loss to property like buildings, warehouse, furniture, computers, air conditioners, etc.?
Let us call our AMC contractors for air conditioners and computers. Administration must help on other items, but they are busy in restoring the shop. Ask administration to work overtime.
You can realize Anil, despite his business sense, is not well prepared to handle the crisis. He is unable to think out of the box. Anil does have a deputy, just like a boss. However, Anil made him responsible for shop restoration, without realizing that insurance claim matter is interlinked.
Anjana, I am not happy with the damaged stock information, as the categories and basis of loss are not explained. Can Samsung certify this?
Anu, these Samsung people are third-party agents of Samsung. I am not sure how to get Samsung certification. I will ask Mr. Anil.
The property damage details are okay, but how do we arrive at the cost of repair in the claim?
We have asked the AMC contractors of computers and air conditioners to provide us with the repair quotes. For building furniture and warehouse, our civil contractors are submitting their quotes today.
Anjana, please understand that it is already 4 weeks since the incident. We are not even able to prepare a claim bill yet. What about business interruption time in working? Do you need help? Why are your colleagues not helping you to expedite the claim?
All of them are busy in running our temporary shop next door, restoration, handling customers, or managing delayed incoming deliveries. It would be helpful if you could guide us. Mr. Ayush, from our central insurance cell, is visiting us tomorrow to discuss business interruption claim. I only know our business will suffer for 40 days.
That seems pretty long. Your South Goa shop seems to have suffered just 25 days. Let me spend the whole day today with you. First, we need to arrange your claim papers in files, segregated between stocks, movable property like computers, air conditioners, TVs, etc., and immovable property. Do you have electronic records arranged in the same way, and in chronology?
Thanks, Anu. Let me put these together. Then you could simply verify. How do you calculate the business interruption claim?
You need to first check, what is your average income and profit per day last year same time, and in 6 months from January to June 2024. Then, adjust it for sales price and input price increases, to arrive at a profit you would have earned, if there was no flood.
You can see that Anjana hardly gets help from her colleagues, since Anil has left it as it is the accountant's job. Lessons learned are, broad disaster recovery plan is missing, and when a calamity strikes, people run helter-skelter. Hence imagination, that is associated with a cool mind, has taken a back seat. See how Abbas had ensured that South Goa doesn't lose a single customer, even when they reopened in a temporary shop. Outside experts have not been called. Other agencies have been called in late, when their hands were already full. Claim preparation is not considered a CEO's job, and it is relegated to an accountant, who is not trained in claim management. Poor documentation. Salvage recovery and loss minimization efforts are not up to the mark. Poor management of surveyor Anu, who felt ignored. Sue and labor. In South Goa, there was a tempo delivering the cargo, on the day Cyclone Varun hit. Due to flooding, the entire tempo stock of phones was lost. Abbas promptly recovered the value from the transporter, as the transporter should have avoided delivery on that day. This is Sue and labor. In North Goa, the building damage was significant and Anil did not send a legal notice to his neighbor, the marriage hall, for poor flood protection and negligence in drainage efforts.